Further research indicated that the hole might well form part of a shallow tunnel known as First Avenue, dug to provide communications facilities and Stokes mortar emplacements to support the July attack. It stands opposite the infamous Y Ravine, a seemingly impregnable German strongpoint, honeycombed with tunnels and dugouts against which the men of the 29th Division had to attack. The plan shows the position of the tunnel in relation to the Newfoundland site perimeter and the front line. Magnetic north will have changed in the years since the war, so allowances would have to be made when calculating the exact position of the tunnel. This illustration shows the likely nature of the blockage and the task ahead.
I'm in the main line going back to First Avenue, and it's good, looking clear as you can see past me. There's a slight clay slip up on the left, about 10 metres up, but it looks clear beyond that. But we need to just clear this clay wash out here so that we can have a safe access. But the walls and the ceiling are looking good, really good.
Of course, there is a temptation, isn't there, when you're in this sort of situation to go rather quicker than might be prudent.
Well, we're being cautious.
We've been cautious.
And clearing our exit routes. Sorry? Okay.
Go through.
Right.
No. Go through anyway, we'll have a look.
Yeah. Into that chamber there. No, doesn't matter. No,
Can you go any further?
I can, yeah. Just you come in, Nick. Depends on whether it's working any further. It's all coming from the surface.
There's a heck of a lot.
That's another entrance. And this, I suspect, is our side tunnel going back to
You can tell by the
First Avenue to the left.
this cracking here. This tunnel suffers from a lot of water.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gradually filled up over the years, coming in off the field, hasn't it? Yeah.
Can you get further? Sorry.
Well, there's not much point. There's not much point going beyond this point to hit that blockage there.
No, that's coming from the top, hasn't it?
That's just a straight block.
That's another access.
Disappointingly, the tunnel was also blocked towards the entrance back to First Avenue Trench. War diary entries by 252 Tunnelling Company repeatedly describe the entrance being blasted by enemy shell fire, temporarily entombing a number of men on each occasion. But this blockage would probably have a much simpler explanation. The local landowners will undoubtedly have filled in the entrances to all dugouts and tunnels after the war to reclaim their land for farming.
Extension of this tunnel, whether it's First Avenue or not, extending on down towards Y Ravine. But what you can see, probably in the camera light, is there's been a huge amount of clay that's been washed in off the fields over the years, just filtered down from our trench mortar pit entrance, and has washed in a series of layers of fines and built right up, leaving approximately 2 foot crawl over the top below the tunnel roof. Have you got to the end, Andy?
Yeah. Sorry?
Nothing?
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right, good.
Goes up to the surface.
Yeah.
The tunnel goes on down here, starts to open up, and then I don't know whether it's an intended breakout to the surface or really whether it's come in and collapsed. The chalk has gone and I can actually see the underlying clay of the surface subsoil, so the roof has gone completely. I would suspect if we measure it out we might find that it's an intended breakout point.
Into no man's land.
Yeah, but we can't go any further. It's a definite seal at that end. But a nice tunnel.
Quite nicely cut.
Very nicely cut. and is holding together very well. But I suspect it gets flooded on a very regular occasion.
Further research done since the May operation has discovered that it was planned for the tunnel to link up with the German front line if and when the infantry captured it on July the 1st, 1916. It was indeed designed to break surface and provide a communication sap in order for the support echelons to safely pass under no man's land and occupy the enemy's main line of trenches and underground facilities. The 1st 2nd Royal Monmouths, acting as pioneer battalion to the 29th Division, was stood by. But because the July 1st attack failed completely, the breakout was never effected. In most cases the infantry were either driven out or simply didn't reach the enemy front line.